So let's talk about this thing. You know how a lot of times ladies will say, well, I don't want to go to the gym because I'm going to look bulky. I'm going to look like a man. Is that true?
No, just stop. That mentality needs to stop now.
I mean,
Please.
I'm sure if you
Can you
go
say
and
that one more time? Look at a
Stop.
camera to all.
Women, go work out and lift weights. You're not gonna look like me, or you're not gonna look like any bodybuilder ever, unless
unless that's your goal, I would
that's your
say.
goal.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
eating
And
enough
you're
and training
supplementing
enough for
yourself
that.
and eating a million times a day, and that's your goal to look like a bodybuilder. If you want to look like a bodybuilder, you will be a bodybuilder. But if you just want to be healthy and look like some like girl that has some muscles, lift weights.
Yeah. And when
You
he says
need to
some
lift weights.
muscles, he means little bit of muscles. He doesn't mean a lot. He means a little bit of muscles. And I think this is a good
Means
way to
less
switch.
fat, more
And
muscle.
yeah, I kind of want to go into this subject and kind of explain why is it like that, right? So can you tell us a little more about the difference between a man's body producing amounts of testosterone versus a woman's body producing testosterone? And how does testosterone affect the actual muscle building, and why do ladies not put as much muscle on it versus guys?
It's a little out of there for me, but I mean the way I can explain it is like men and women have testosterone. Hormone wise, we're built similar, obviously, but they carry more estrogen than we do, right? When we supplementing it or having it or naturally, you that's
So
what you're
what I'm
asking,
saying
right?
is,
Naturally, I guess,
what I'm
right?
saying, women naturally produce around 90 on a testosterone,
90 to
yeah,
100
to 100
max,
max, and then men,
300 to 1,000,
yes. So that's the
depending on
difference.
your age.
That's the
Depending on your
difference.
age.
So even at the lowest level, a guy that produces the lowest level of what they're supposed to produce to be normal is 300. Even if if you get close to that, you're still not gonna be putting that much muscle as a guy would. So it all has to do with your hormones, hormone production. So that's why this myth of, oh, I'm gonna look bulky, big, and this and that, it doesn't work unless, just like you said, you're supplementing testosterone, which a lot of bodybuilding women do. That's the only way for you to get that bulky. Naturally, you will not.
Or again, if you go get your blood work done and you are needed
Yes.
as a woman, because a lot of women are on TRT nowadays, and you'd be surprised. But it's just a small amount that they just needed to build that muscle maturity back up because their hormones are all out of levels or whacked out from having childbirth or
birth control and all
stress
of those
or birth
things.
control and stuff like that. But again, your levels of like hormones or like testosterone compared to a male, you're not going to build that muscle density that a male at 500, nanometer,
Which
nanoliters
500 is
are
about the
compared
average.
to a woman. You know what I mean? I forgot how to say the word, but yeah, you're not going to build that much muscle unless again you're supplementing yourself with that much. You would definitely start changing, and you cut back on your estrogen. You would definitely look like a dude. I mean, that's just simple and clear.
Yeah.
The
So
more testosterone you have as a woman, the more muscle you're gonna put on.
cool. So now that we cleared the air on this one, again, this is not a medical advice. So visit your primary physician for all of these things, right?
Talking about